Hey, it's Danny A. You're listening to me on High Heart Radio with Chanel Omari, my good friend.
Everyone, welcome back to another episode of Chanel in the City on iHeartRadio. I am your host, Chanel Omari, and we got an awesome guest here today. He's back on the show. He's a good friend of ours. He's one of the best directors of our generation, one of the best actors, one of the best producers, and he's coming out with one of the top, best, hottest movie for this season this year. You got to check it out, The Perfect Gamble, hitting theaters and streaming services November 14th. All right, please help us welcome our good friend, Danny A. Danny Abikaza. What's up, homie? How are you?
What's up, Chanel?
Only Danny A can do my impression better than anybody, right? You know me the best.
You don't want me to do you. Trust me, you would be
I
like,
do one day.
all right, not on camera.
Not on camera. How are you though? You're busy.
Yeah,
Busy.
yeah. I've been like back to back interviews, but I'm good. I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. First of all, people are talking about The Perfect Gamble, the
Are
trailer.
they? Are they
Everybody.
talking?
So people are talking already. Yeah, people are saying that this reminds them of Casino meets Goodfellas for the modern time. We haven't had a movie like this for real. We haven't had to watch the trailer, I don't think, like this
Oh, stop it. Keep going.
in such a long time. The acting is phenomenal. Your acting, David Arquette, Daniella picked Tarantino, which is so cool. Her first leading role. Talk to us about the movie. Why? I love all the movies you do. They're usually based on true stories. I know this one's not, but it's a cool ass story. Talk to us about what The Perfect Gamble's about and what inspired you to do it.
Well, The Perfect Gamble is about two best friends that are hustlers, bookies in New York. They get in trouble, they go to jail. One of them gets out early, Felix, my character, and he goes to her homeland where his parents are from, and that's Georgia, the country. And he opens an underground casino. And once David's character, Charlie, gets out, he's like, you got to come out here and help me out. We're doing some big stuff. Come to find out, they open an underground casino and it's illegal and they're kind of maneuvering. And then once Charlie gets there, he finds out that, Felix is basically paying the Russian mob for protection, but the Russian mob wants more and they want to come after the casino. Then comes in Sonia and her character kind of like basically navigates Charlie and Felix on how the ins and out work in Georgia and kind of explains to us and help us. And then it all comes to a head and we got to figure out what we do, how do we escape it and come out on top. So that's what basically the film's about.
And why? It's an amazing premise. Why Georgia? Why did you decide? I heard it was a beautiful country.
Because I've seen so many movies based in Vegas where it has casinos, and I just felt like I want to give it a little bit of a mysterious twist to it and kind of make it different.
Yeah. Talk to us a little bit about, so people who don't gamble, or who suck at it like me, and we don't know the legalities. What's illegal about a casino, or how can it be illegal?
Well, I think, illegal casinos, you don't have the licensing, you don't have a gaming license to be able to operate and there's only certain casinos, certain places in the world that have casinos in it. It goes through legislations and all that kind of stuff. But in Georgia, there are legal, basically casinos, and people that have the actual, licensing, gaming license. Underground casino is a bunch of guys trying to make hustle money and take bets from people, but they don't have the license to do it. It's basically like driving without a license, but maybe
and not giving the government a cut, probably, right? So, or does that have anything to do with it or no?
Oh, I think it's more about doing something that is, unless you have a permit, you can't do it, or unless you have the right to do it.
How do you feel with your character in real life? Can you relate to somebody breaking the rules and, getting into trouble? I mean, because you have a good head on your shoulders in real life. How did you get into this character? What got you into it?
Just like any other character, once I read it and understand like who Felix is, I kind of try to find from inspirations from other movies that I've seen of characters similar to it, read a little bit about that world and just kind of try to figure out how I can approach it and bring my own little twist to it.
Did you have like a favorite scene with David Arquette? Because now this is because you guys have acted in a lot of movies.
All my scenes are. It's kind of like a buddy, movie. It's like me and him are best friends. I just love working with him. Do I have a favorite scene with him? I think maybe when he comes to the house and after I get beat up, and I'm just like, what's going on? He's like, we gotta go back to work, and I'm like, calm down, everything's gonna be fine. And I think that scene was my favorite. It was also the first scene I shot with him. It was cool.
Oh, that's cool. He said the same, by the way. He said similar, same stuff. The reason why this was his favorite working with you is because it was like best friends working together. Because you've done other movies together, but you didn't have all the time scenes together, or or you would, right?
In Mobtown,
Yep,
we're
Mobtown.
both the leads, but we never have a scene together.
Right.
His side and my side. He's watching
Right.
me do everything, but we never actually had a scene together. And then in in then Blackjack, I didn't act in, I just directed. And Mob Cops, do I have a scene with David Mob? Yeah, I arrest him.
Right. You play the good guy. Right.
I'm the cop. But yeah, look, once we're such good friends, and I feel so comfortable with him that the acting now. Felix is not Danny, so it's my character's a little different. He's but and he's shady. But there's still Danny in there, and it's still Charlie is not David, but there's still a little David in there, and we kind of like in those little moments that we kind of look at each other. It really adds a lot to the scenes.
Yeah, it's true. He said he loves acting with his friends the most. That's his favorite part. That's awesome. I think you're right. It gives you more chemistry, more believable. It's more fun. Talk to us about working with Daniella Pick Tarantino.
So Daniella came on. She was the last person we casted, and I kind of sensed from like talking to her that she's very similar to Sonia. That's why I offered her the role. And she was hesitant because she only did one thing once upon a time in America with her husband, and it was a small role. And she was like, I don't know. And I really talked to her and explained to her that I really see a lot of similarities and she can really pull this off, and that she needs to trust me. And she ended up going, okay, I trust you. Let's just do this. Once she came on, it was great. Look, she's a professional. She's a singer. She's very well known in her world, and she feels comfortable in front of the camera. All those things add to all of that.
Yeah, she looks amazing. The trailer looks amazing, and it's also a love story, right? Which we love.
Yeah, I
We
mean,
love a
they
great love
hook
story.
up and they kind of like get together. Yeah, I mean, it was all fun. Everybody had a great time. We all became very good friends and spent time together off screen, and just fun.
Do you think there's going to be a movie coming soon or in the future with you and her husband, Mr. Legendary Tarantino?
I would love that.
And legendary Danny A, because that's something.
That's
something we're all waiting for.
I'm just gonna put it out there right now. I would love that more than anything. I worked with Scorsese.
Right. And how was that? Because that was also like that was a big deal.
True. And I would love to work with Mr. Tarantino. So if he ever listens or watches this, yes, please.
Yes, it's happening. We're putting it in the universe. And we need a good movie. Your movies are the best and his movies are great. So great collaborations. Talk to us about a little bit of also like how you do I'm always so fascinated, all of us are, how you direct and then you produce and you act. And they're three different big jobs, they're three roles. How do you do it? Or what's the process for you? Like, getting everything done. And by the way, guys, sorry to interrupt, immaculate too. You're like a perfectionist. I mean, it's amazing. It really is. It's inspiring. People need to learn if they really want to be in this industry.
Well, I'm a crazy person and I take on so much, and it's not easy, but I'm very focused on understanding what I need to do to get the movie made. But once I'm there, the creative part is extremely important to be, really prepared. And I'm really prepared. I understand the scenes. I understand the way I want to shoot it. I also have the best DP, Barry Markowitz, that I
shout out Barry.
Barry, I love him. And me and him collaborating, he helps me so much because he basically, I tell him my vision. He's like, Danny, I got it. Don't worry about it. We're gonna do it like this and this. it's a whole collaboration. You got to have a great team behind you, and that's how I'm able to do it. Just great people around me.
That's what's so cool about you. Yes, because a lot of people say like how to make it in this industry. I think the fact that you don't have ego in it and you trust your talent and you can see beyond the movie and it's like and you have such a big heart. That's it's so amazing because Hollywood, it's cutthroat. It's tight. It's nobody where did you get that from? Were you just always like I'm going to give people a shot? I'm going to give people an opportunity. What I don't
I,
want to go
I
through.
I remember growing up, my mom said, treat people the way you want to be treated. I remember when I first started, I would have loved for someone to give me a shot, you know. So if I have the opportunity and I see the passion in someone and how bad they want it, it makes I like giving more than receiving. I think it makes them happy, and I always protect myself, and I wouldn't give somebody a role unless I really felt like they can do it.
Right.
If I feel like they can do it, and I want, why take someone that uh, because the audition process is so crazy. Plus, I also really like working with people I feel comfortable with because they listen to me and they're gonna there for the right reason. And I'm like, you got to fall on the floor and like get, and they do it because they're there for the right reason. Um, and it's a comfort zone as well.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get into it next another time, but you gave me an opportunity. I'm grateful for it. And watching you just be a director on set is incredible because you trust your actors, but then you allow us to trust you. And I think that's the perfect relationship. And you're right. It's when you feel comfortable is when you get the
Well,
best.
I'm also an actor, so I know what actors want to hear, what they want to do, and so I have that that language with them.
Yeah, totally. Is there one scene from The Perfect Gamble that you just like love watching over and over that
I like the opening of when things
okay.
start, like the opening scene is Charlie getting out of jail, but then it
Mhm.
jumps into introducing the characters, and understanding who they are, and just that whole first 20 minutes is just very exciting, and I really like it.
Yeah.
And I watched it a few times this week. Yeah.
That's amazing. I'm gonna probably binge it also. Like, well, theaters, I'm waiting to watch it in the theater too, because it's one of those movies, like I said, it's like it's like it's not even it's an original. So when I say it's like Casino meets Goodfellas on another level,
Inspired by movies like Casino
right,
and
inspired
Ocean's
because we don't
11.
have yeah, we don't have that anymore, with Gen Z. How do you feel about the whole social media movement and acting? Do you feel like it helps promote your movies more? Are you
Well, I use the social media to promote my movies. I think it's a great platform to get it out. And get eyeballs on it. Awareness is the most important thing. And if one person, like a friend or someone that I don't even know, just goes, "Oh, this is cool," and they post it, and a lot of people see it, it's just more awareness. Look, a movie like this is got a lot of elements to it. A lot of people like that dark, mysterious world of crime. A lot of people like the gambling aspect of it, casinos and stuff. It also has, names in it like Arquette and Tarantino, and those things really could help. But without people actually knowing that it's there, then you have no shot. So my job is to sit and talk to you and to
right?
20 other people and try to get people to watch this, so they are aware of the film. Awareness is the most important thing.
100% right. I was going to say because a lot of actors have talked about how they feel kind of slighted with social media, but I love how open-minded you are, because they say, oh, a social media influencer is not really an actor, but you're like open to whatever moves the needle. And that's the point. It's what's going to
The
promote the
important
movie.
thing is when you make a film, you want people to see it.
Right.
If they saw the trailer on Instagram or they saw it on YouTube or whatever it is, as long as they're aware of it, and once you're in bed with your wife or your husband, and you just want to watch a flick, and you go, "Oh, I saw Danny on Chanel Amari," or "I saw that trailer, that looks cool," or just because a lot of people like to see something that they're kind of, "Oh, I heard about that," that's interesting to them.
Yeah. Yeah. Like the Us Weekly editor, she recently said to me, she's like, oh, I just saw a trailer with Danny A and The Perfect Gamble. And, you know, it was cool that she said it to me and I didn't have, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have to, that's really cool. When people are just spreading the word, that's when also when you know it's a good movie.
Awareness is the most important.
Awareness.
And then because what happens is, you know, you see a trailer and then you forget about it. But once you're, again, like I said, at home wanting to watch a film, you see and you're like, oh, I saw that trailer. That's actually, I love that trailer. Let's watch this. If you don't, then you just kind of like 2 seconds, you keep flipping just from the poster, just giving it a little bit of an edge to just be like, you know, because how many times did you want to find a film and you just kept going and going and going and going until you kind of like settled on one? So it's a big pool of like options and you're just trying to pinpoint. Now, again, do I think that this has a built-in audience? I do. I think a lot of people like David and they like Daniela and they maybe are aware of my films or they like that world and they'll find it. That's just where we're hoping, you know.
I love that. And now when you were inspired, the writer of the movie, when you got together to write it, because what you said, it was because of the trends. You knew there was a world for it. You felt like this story was important to say. Why do you think people like crime so much? Because we do. Even women, you know, I joke about women even fucking loving murders and crime. It's insane.
People live curiously through other people, you know. It's like you would want to like be on the edge and do these things. You think in your head that it looks so glamorous, but the reality is it's not. It's crazy, and why would someone want to live like that? But on film it looks, and just the persona of being this tough guy and being is fun. So a lot of people are attracted to these dark, mysterious characters because in your everyday life you don't tackle them, you don't see them, you don't deal with them. But yeah, I think people just love that world, you know.
Yeah, it's true. You really articulate it because even when I watch the trailer or when I watch your movies, it like inspires the tough. I make a joke like I feel like I'm like a gangster because we do want to be like we kind of want to have that side to all of us, stand up for ourselves, do bad things. You know, that's human nature. So I love that you tapped into that.
Oh, thank you.
What was the biggest challenge you would think, or was there any challenges on this movie?
Well, it's always challenging. This one was
Okay.
really hard to make. It's probably, as far as like production is concerned, this was the hardest movie to make because we were in this small little space where the underground casino, and it was hot. It was, I think we shot it in the summer, like July, and it was really, really hot. And we have to shut off the air conditioning because the sound. So we just continue to work in there, and it's dark in that environment for 12 hours every day without seeing daylight. It was really, really tough. Um, Other than that, like you said, I'm a perfectionist. I want to make the best film possible. So I try to be as creative as possible, how to move the camera. You don't have enough space, and getting all the actors ready and on set and going and changing and coming back. And it's challenging. It's very.
No, I give you a lot of respect. You are honestly, I know it's not gassing you, just gassing you up, but you're one of the most incredible human beings in the world, and you're one of the most incredible, creative, talented people in the world. And I'm amazed. It's like I can barely brush my hair in the morning yet. I want to, you know, people just they don't get it. It's a lot of work. There's money behind it. You got to raise money too. That's another conversation, which is the secret, right? Like raising money to sell people and their talent is not easy. So I really give you a lot of respect. A lot of people do. Any character though that you want to play that you haven't really played?
That's a good question. I never thought about that. I just like complex characters. I like characters that are so different than me.
Yeah.
You know, I got to be in The Irishman, but it was just a couple of scenes. It's not big, but that character was like a nervous wreck, and I kind of enjoyed playing him. Um, I don't know, maybe a love story, kind of like maybe a romantic comedy. I never done
A romantic comedy, yes.
I don't know, maybe like yeah, I could probably.
I think we would all love to see that. Yes.
I don't know, maybe we'll see.
You did stand up guy. I mean, not to bring back, but you know, you've done.
I mean, I did that. It was the only comedy I did. It was early on in my career. I didn't direct.
You were fantastic. You were fantastic.
Well, I just act in it. I didn't direct it. But as a director, maybe a romantic comedy as an actor, maybe jump in there and also act and then just kind of be like, hey, so I saw you walking down the street and you have beautiful hair. Would you like to go get some coffee with me? Oh, no. But one day maybe our paths will meet again. Maybe.
And then you'll ghost her and love
like a game. Hey, hey, I could do that, right?
Yeah, you can be the playboy too and ghost her like every man in New York City. Hey, I love you, and then disappear. No, I'm kidding. That's not your style. You're by the way, you're a family man. You have a gorgeous Bli Ayin Hara without evil eye, beautiful wife and kid. How are you this like amazing man? How are you a good father, a good husband? I mean, what's the secret?
Baruch Hashem.
Baruch Hashem, Bli Ayin Hara.
Try to do the best I can when I wake up. I was like, I need to do the best that I can. And that's all I can ask, I do stupid things as well. And I try to learn from them and just be better always.
Always be better. What's your one tip to actors out there who are just feeling like rejected and struggling and, it's not to give up? Like, what would you say to them?
That's the thing. Everything can change in one moment in one role. It can change everything, and just persistent. You just got to be persistent and try to stick it out until it happens. Some people get their break in their 20s, 30s, 40s, but there's a few, many that got their break even in their 50s and 60s. You just never know when it will come. And you got to take it from enjoying acting. And if you enjoy acting, you get the opportunity to do it every once in a while. It's great. You got to pay bills, obviously, but it's really, really important to, if this is the choice you made, stick it out. Because the minute you give up, you never know. That role could have been perfect for you, and then it would have changed everything. So.
And you taught me, yes, that fame is not the end game, right? It's liking what you do. It's loving what you do. It's constantly working, right?
The process is more important and more fun, the journey, than the actual result. Because if you're on the hustle, trying to make it, and then you finally make it, and you think everything is going to change, and then you realize nothing changes, except when you go to the grocery store, somebody goes, hey man, I really like you in that thing. And you go, oh, thanks. It's not like all of a sudden, it's the same life. Life is, everyone deals with the same life bullshit.
Right. We don't think that, but you're right. Because you make it look so good.
Going, oh my God, if I get that role, that's it. My life is set. Well, set what? Still got to wake up. You still got to continue, because it says it's so hard to make it, but to stay, becoming rich is really, really hard, but staying rich is harder.
Wow. Yes. To maintain it, because you could lose it.
Yeah. Like anything.
And what's so crazy is the perfect gamble is like a metaphor for life. Like life is a gamble.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
Perfect. Yeah. Yeah.
So for the scenes that you had conflict with David Arquette, was that hard for you? Because obviously you're acting, but you're also close in real life. Is that ever awkward for you or no?
No, it's just look, I take it as this is what the scene is today, and I got to do it, and I do it.
That's amazing too. Right, that in and out. You get in and out.
I live it in the moment. I do it, and then it's over. I look at it as work.
So you never take it home with you, right? You never take it like.
And I don't take it personal.
Personal. No. You should never take it personal.
I understand it's work. I'm an actor, and this is not me. This is Felix.
I love that, Felix. Felix is hot in this movie. I'm telling you, I want to be Felix.
I've never looked uglier in my entire life than this movie.
What? Excuse me?
That's the one thing I don't want to see the movie, because on that big screen, I literally am so fat and I'm shaved.
Wait a minute. Don't ever say that about yourself.
I'm so ugly. Ugh.
Wait, did you do something? Was it purposely for the character, for the role? Like I'm saying, you have to gain. Okay, got it.
Beard. Like I like myself with facial hair, and I like haircut certain way, and just feel comfortable. And David was clean shaved, and he was, and then we started talking about, with the wardrobe, and they're like, well, you're not going to shave. You're basically playing a New York, and I was like, oh my God, I have to shave because I've got to look like David. I can't look because we're in Georgia. We wanted to look different than the Georgians. So I needed to be clean cut shave. And I hate shaving. I look so bad when I shave. Ugh.
That's crazy because I thought you looked great. I mean, I also think it's the power
I look
play, the
terrible.
act.
I look terrible.
Well,
I
everyone has their, I
and
think
it's
you
a
look,
terrible haircut. I just everything about it. But it is what it is. It's a character. I played it. It's over.
it's, it's, you need a t-shirt that says that. It's a character. I played it. It's over,
And now the
motherfuckers.
whole world's gonna goddamn see it. And
Now
like,
I want
hey,
to be like, it's
it was
over.
terrible, but it was a good movie. Like,
No, I think they're gonna say you look great. You acted really the trailer. I want to watch this movie. Like I need to watch it.
oh my God, come to LA. The premiere's on Wednesday.
Oh my god, I need a billionaire to fly me on a jet. I'm marrying a fucking billionaire. That's the only way I'm gonna make it. You got someone for me? You got someone for me? Um, you see, I'm like his little sister. He's like, what am I gonna do with her?
Make it a baseball player.
Oh my god, I would love to.
That's where the money is. Baseball.
Smart man. That's. You think I could swing it? You think I could get a baseball
I
player?
mean, he needs to swing it. He's the one with the bat. You just have to be nice. Like, hi.
That's what I'm saying, guys.
Oh.
Right. Can you tell the audience the girls want to know? They shouldn't be the ones
I
chasing
don't
them.
know. I'm married with kids. What I'm saying is it was
Let the guy lead.
it was an inside joke. I don't
Yeah.
think your goal is to marry a billionaire or a baseball player. I think your goal is to meet someone that's right for you and enjoy your life.
Yeah.
Life's not about money or anything like that. It's connection. You like someone. Is it great that they have a job and they can provide? Yeah, of course. But it's just about meeting someone that you want to spend time with. And once you get married, you become best friends. It's like that whole, it's just two best friends doing life together, you know?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I know you and your wife too, you work together, but you also spend time together. Are we going to look forward to any movies you guys are going to be doing together soon?
Actually, she acts in my movie that I just wrapped called Frequency of Fear. And she has a small little role in it, and she did great. I put her in her first movie, The Engineer. She was in it for a couple minutes.
Fantastic. She was fantastic. Yes.
She's
And
really
also,
good in this. She's really good in the Frequency of Fear. But it's a whole other movie, and it's not till summer. For now, we're talking Perfect Gamble, perfect interview with Chanel Omari.
that's what I'm
Timing.
perfect timing. One other, yes, we have a question about you are able to do so many movies every year, at least two a year.
No,
When
no,
people
one
a year. Okay, is that a goal?
Just
Like
it
so,
came out by accident in the same time. Sometimes the distribution doesn't work in time. So,
but is that a goal of yours? Every year you try to come out with a
I
story.
want to work. That's what I do
Yeah.
for a living. You know, unless
Right.
I want to do a part-time filmmaker, then I'll do a movie once every 3 years, then bartend or do something else. You know.
Do you think we'll see nightlife coming out of you more?
You
Meaning,
out of your goddamn mind. I can't. I go to
no
bed.
clubs, owning a club like down the line and just
No, there's no.
calling it Danny A, like Bungalow 8.
I might open like a restaurant bar that just by where I live, just so I
Yeah.
can go and hang out and still stay social and meet people and just like, hey, how you doing? How's your meal? Good, blah blah blah. And I think that could be fun. I might do that.
Yeah, in New York or LA or both, you think?
I don't know where it's gonna be.
Where should we go, by the way? Because the audience wants to know in the city when you come to New York, where do you like to go to eat or just escape?
All the Tao Group places are the best.
Yeah.
I love Nobu.
Yes.
Nobu. This new place that the Tao Group opened, the Crane Club, is amazing. It's a members club.
Yeah, I heard it's really hard to get in.
Yeah, New York. I mean, you got so many great places. I only go where Noah Tepperberg tells me. I like, hey, meet me here, and I go, I hang out. I just go to see him. Honestly,
Yeah, that's
people start coming in, I just bail.
the best. Yeah, when you come, you're just going out with your friends, and it's all about that.
No, I'm
What?
just
No.
there's so much going on in my life. Just to be in a nightclub. You know, I'm married with a kid. What am I doing in a nightclub? I mean, look, if we're celebrating the after party for the
Right.
premiere and we're all there for a reason, then let's have fun. But just to go to a club, I have nothing to do there. I mean, what am I doing? I'm not, I got to be up early. I got to do what I got to do.
I like that answer. People should be listening to that. Sorry, we're gonna wrap up now soon. Anything you want to tell haters, people who were doubters over the years? You know, you and I have talked about this a lot on and offline. I know you're not as big as it as I am, but if people have doubted you or whatever, haven't given you a chance, does that get to you or no? That doesn't get to you.
Look, the motivation is to succeed.
Okay.
You know, I'm not like I'll show them. You know, it's really about just showing me that I can do it. So I don't look at you know, everyone, doesn't matter how successful you be, everyone's always gonna have something to say. So I don't even look at it.
I love that. Danny A, what a
Yeah,
man.
I have 2 other films coming out.
Yes.
12 Hours in October, and that comes out in theaters in New York on December 19th. But people should, if they're not in New York, get it on streamer on January 6th. It's available on Amazon, iTunes, Fandango, all the VOD pay-per-view.
It's an incredible movie. You all have to watch it.
And then Frequency of Fear will come out in the summer.
I'm so excited for you, by the way. Mazal Tov, congratulations. You deserve all the success. Honestly, Danny, you really are. Don't leave yet. Thank you so much. Where can everybody follow you for updates? For everything.
Danny, hold on 1 second. It's my
Yeah.
mom.
Yeah. Say hi to her. Yeah.
אמא, אני באינטרוויו, אני חוזר לך. אני יודע. Sorry, she keeps calling.
She's so cute.
So people can follow me on Instagram, Danny827. And that's it. I don't have any other.
And check out The Perfect Gamble, November 14th, guys.
Yeah, perfect.
November 14th. Download, stream, go to the theaters, right? They could check out selected theaters as well.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're in LA this next weekend, it's at the Vista, which is incredible.
That's incredible. That's amazing. The Vista's iconic. That's awesome. Yeah, oh my God. I remember going there with Lindsay Lohan back in the days. That's crazy. Danny A, incredible human, incredible performer. We're so excited for your success. Thank you for doing Chanel in the City.
Of course.